And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Shakes off the defender. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Ellison. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to fire. Dances away. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
For the opening drive of the game, establishing a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in the situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Incomplete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't look to push it downfield, and the running back not quite able to get to the sticks.
Yeah, but I don't mind the decision. I like giving it to my guy and trusting him to make a play on the first down. But now, puts me in a different situation. 4th down. Do I want to go for it? What do I want to do?
On 4th down, going to the air. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up there and they take over.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. They were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness. And now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Big pickup on the ground here and keep this drive going and get them the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's paid. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
The give to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Kick is in the air. Now on the return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks the tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game, divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Caught in the backfield. It's so good. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready? Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago. This offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Jenkins. Behind the line, it's Owens. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. It's McNeil. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water to celebrate.
last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you a great play.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Those sort of plays you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They boot it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. The Florida International offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the middle. He's got it in command. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's just outside the 20-yard line. Stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Back to throw, it's Jenkins. He's got the tight end. Headed to the end zone.
It's so nice as a quarterback, and it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave him with it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Catch in the middle. It's LeBoy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. The Blue Hens line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's LeBoyne. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here. Hopefully
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them. And you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, that ball's a little bit slick, and more runs are coming. Really trying to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the run. It's Owens. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Got his man quickly.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Over the middle, it's Owens. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
To the line. Set. Ready, set. Ready.
Going right to work on top. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires to the middle. And wings it incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing the score, is they have not been able to protect this guy. And it's effective. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
To the air on first down. Jenkins. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
That was a nice swat. Even the Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah.
It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback to take a look at it.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Jenkins. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Pretty solid coverage there. They'll stop him at the 26. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking for a crease to the left. 4 forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Finds his man. It's Silver. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job on the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Got some of the work done on first now. Let's see what they have on second down. Gets it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football. All eyes on him and play physical.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellison.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. Great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, let them get some positive yards.
Third down play from the gun. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
He'll sneak it.
And I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Play number 10 on this series. Motion from the wide receiver. The inside handoff. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 1st down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And he got just enough of that one. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia Southern came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. In fact, this wasn't ever really in question. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Running to Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it downfield. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th-quarter play for this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Sure hands, it's LeBoy. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO. They were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the line.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
Third down. I think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. But this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobble them up behind the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And it's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between rush.
Give as they work on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. It's all interception of the day. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Gibbs, the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They want to throw it. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short on the line of the game. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down to possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Bringing the heat. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And they'll take a knee. Fans of defense probably love this game tonight. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning. If they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. At the end of the day, David, that's a happy lot.
Yeah, you know what? Just you pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was pure. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting, you talk about tackling, you talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. Pretty to me.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.